Hello, this is Catherine. Welcome to Double Kidney. Spring is here and this means it's time to do a kidney cleanse. So, in today's video, I'll show you the top 5 essential superfoods to cleanse and detox your kidneys. But there's also gonna be some interesting kidney detox tips, and I also have a great detox tea recipe you can try. Just add some honey or maple syrup to taste and let the detox begin. Can't wait to show it to you. And since I'm making this video especially for my loyal subscribers, I'm focusing on some of the healthiest superfoods you may still not know about. And you can add them to your renal diet without problems, since these foods are low in phosphorus and potassium. Yes, the aim of this video is both showing you some interesting new foods and also some tips and tricks for a more efficient kidney detox. Because more than anything else, the right food choices can make all the difference between a diet that's detoxing your kidneys and one that's causing kidney damage. Truth is that you can improve your kidney function and you can restore at least some part of the kidney damage. Yes, you heard that right. Winning your battle against kidney disease, it's not easy, but I've seen people doing it and getting the results they wanted. I'll talk about these success stories here in Double O Kidney. I've even had some of them here to show you what they did. So, in today's video, I'll give you the most up-to-date information to do exactly that. How? With the right mindset, lifestyle, and most of all, with the right choice of kidney-friendly superfoods. So, let's see immediately what our top 5 kidney cleansing foods are. Our number 5 is a food you cannot miss in a cleanse. It has everything you want from a cleansing superfood: vitamins, nutrients, fiber. It's even a natural diuretic. Our number 5 is asparagus. Asparagus is in season right now, so you'll be able to find it easily. But let's see what the benefits of this superfood are and how to use it to cleanse your kidneys. First of all, asparagus is a natural diuretic. It contains high levels of the amino acid asparagine, which can help flush excess fluids and salt from your body. And this is great for a kidney detox regimen. Fun fact: in ancient times, asparagus was renowned as an aphrodisiac, and maybe for good reason. This succulent, savory vegetable contains a stimulating blend of nutrients that help boost energy, cleanse the urinary tract, and neutralize excess ammonia, which can cause fatigue and sexual disinterest. But asparagus has other very interesting benefits, as we can see here. It's a good source of antioxidants. Asparagus is particularly high in antioxidants to help your body recover, and in flavonoids like quercetin, kaempferol. Really healthy, can improve digestive health. Asparagus is particularly high in insoluble fiber, great for your gut. Remember that an improved gut health has a lot of benefits for the health of your kidneys. Asparagus can help lower blood pressure. This was mainly tested on animals, but the results are promising. Researchers believe that this effect was due to an active compound in asparagus that caused blood vessels to dilate. This means that you would have both an improved circulation to your hands and feet and less pressure on your heart and kidneys. Asparagus also tastes great, and it's low in potassium and phosphorus, as you can see here. And in addition to being nutritious, asparagus is delicious and easy to incorporate into your diet. It can be cooked in a variety of ways, including boiling, grilling, steaming, roasting, and sautéing. Now, asparagus can also be eaten raw, right? And actually, that will be the best way to keep all its properties intact. While many people believe that you need to cook asparagus before eating it, that's not the case. If you eat asparagus raw, you are going to get more vitamins and nutrients from it, since cooking may reduce, for example, the vitamin C content. I know, raw asparagus is tough to chew. Cooking asparagus softens its otherwise tough plant fibers, making the vegetable easier to chew and digest. But with the right preparation, raw asparagus can be easy to chew and just as tasty as any cooked version. How? Use a vegetable peeler, grater, or sharp knife to cut or shred the spears into fine pieces. The thinner the pieces, the easier they'll be to chew. You may also consider tossing the pieces in a simple dressing of olive oil and lemon juice or vinegar to tenderize the tougher parts of the stalk. Doing so is likewise a great way to add a dash of flavor. And if you still want to cook them, a good rule of thumb is to opt for cooking methods that limit water and heat exposure, such as steaming, sautéing, back blanching, and microwaving. Additionally, avoid overcooking your vegetables and aim for a crisp, tender texture instead. You can also purchase canned asparagus, which is pre-cooked and ready to eat. Remember to drain the can and to rinse the vegetables thoroughly to remove all the excess salt if you buy it canned. When shopping for fresh asparagus, look for firm stems and tight, closed tips. Question: should you be doing a kidney cleanse in the first place? Well, a cleanse, if done well, with the foods, advice, and the tea I'll show you in today's video, can have several benefits. It can reduce the workload on your kidneys. The best way to obtain this result will be to focus on healthy, natural, organic foods and avoid the rest. So your goal in this kidney cleanse will be to steer clear of processed foods, full-fat dairy, refined grains, and any foods with added sugar. Another benefit will be to have more energy. When the kidneys are overrun with toxins or sluggish detoxification, it leads to decreased energy. That translates to lower overall energy levels and fatigue. Removing toxins and improving your nutrients intake is a way to boost your energy levels. And also, you are going to boost your immune system. Eating processed foods and sugary foods is not good for your kidneys nor for your immune system. Replace them with the 5 cleansing foods of today's video for an immediate boost in your immune system. So, let's see immediately what our next superfood is. Number 4 of our top 5 is one of my favorite superfoods. It's really healthy and super tasty. You'll be shocked to hear about it because 99% of kidney patients are convinced they cannot eat it. Number 4 is quinoa. Wheat-free and gluten-free, Quinoa is a popular detox food thanks to its many health benefits, and it's also one of the healthiest superfoods in the world. It's loaded with many important nutrients, and that's exactly what you need to detox your kidneys. If you haven't already included it in your renal diet, now is the time. This superfood is suitable for both non-dialysis and dialysis patients, and for those suffering from diabetes. And I know that usually quinoa is considered a bit too high in phosphorus for a kidney diet, but there's a reason why you should still consider it. I'll show you why in a moment. Let's see what the benefits of quinoa are first. It contains the plant compounds quercetin and camphorol. The health effects of real foods go beyond the vitamins and minerals with which you may be familiar. There are thousands of trace nutrients, some of which are extremely healthy. Quercetin, for example, is what makes cranberries so healthy. Well, quinoa is even higher in quercetin than cranberries. These important molecules have been shown to have anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-cancer, and antidepressant effects in several studies. Really great to cleanse your kidneys. Another benefit, quinoa is also low on the glycemic index. This is what makes it suitable for diabetic patients. It causes a gradual rise in blood sugar and insulin. See, I told you quinoa was exceptionally healthy. Quinoa is excellent for a gluten-free diet. Gluten sensitivity and allergies are increasingly common, and I'm not talking just about the celiac disease, so consider quinoa if you want to avoid gluten. Quinoa is also very rich in fiber, and you definitely cannot do a detox without a generous amount of fiber, right? Remember that you need about 25 grams of fiber per day, and it's not easy to get this amount because, for example, an apple is just 4 grams. So, include in your diet as many fiber-rich foods like quinoa as you can. Now, quinoa is a bit too rich in phosphorus, as you can see here, about 135 milligrams for half a cup. Organizations such as the National Kidney Foundation recommend not including whole grains as part of the renal diet. But are they right? Or is this another case of outdated advice? Well, times are changing, and there is some very interesting study proving that only half of the phosphorus in whole grains is absorbed during digestion. This is a study published in the journal Blood Purification, a very reputable source for nephrologists and cardiologists. I'm quoting the researchers here. We suggest that the role of whole grains in the diet of patients with renal disease should be reconsidered. There are data suggesting that the bioavailability of phosphate from whole grains is low despite their high phosphate content. What does this mean? That you can actually have whole grains in your diet despite the phosphorus content. It's a very interesting finding in my opinion, because whole grains like quinoa are really healthy and a really smart choice for people with kidney disease who may want to cleanse their kidneys. So you may definitely want to reconsider quinoa if you were avoiding it for the phosphorus. And obviously check with your dietitian before adding anything new in your diet. And ask them if they have read about these new studies on phosphorus absorption. You may get an interesting answer. What are some healthy ways to add quinoa to your renal diet? Try steamed quinoa instead of wheat or gluten-containing starchy foods. Make a warm breakfast cereal with quinoa and almond milk. Add quinoa to a salad or use quinoa as an alternative to couscous in recipes. Depending on the types of quinoa, it can be important to rinse it with water prior to cooking to get rid of saponins, which are found on the outer layer and can have a bitter flavor. However, some brands have already been rinsed, making this step unnecessary. You can buy quinoa in most health food stores and many supermarkets. But I still have some incredibly healthy superfoods to show you. So, time for our number 3 now. This is a cruciferous vegetable that packs a punch of nutrients and phytochemicals. Really great. Number 3 is Napa cabbage. Some scientific studies suggest consuming Napa cabbage in a diet can help to protect the body from cancers and chronic diseases and help lower bad cholesterol levels. This vegetable is a staple in many Asian cuisines, but is widely available in Europe and in the US too. You shouldn't have any trouble finding this one. And its name suggests Napa cabbage is indeed a cabbage, but it doesn't really look like one, doesn't it? Napa cabbage looks more like leafy lettuce. Its thick white ribs and crinkly yellow or pale green leaf blades are hard to miss. Now, what makes this cruciferous vegetable particularly healthy for people with kidney disease is its nutrient profile. There is very little potassium in it, unlike many other healthy greens. You see, just 95 milligrams per 2 cups or 120 grams. This means you can eat it every day and benefit from its numerous health benefits without any trouble. But there's more. Napa cabbage is an incredible resource of folic acid and vitamin B. Now, if you have kidney disease, you should pay particular attention to foods rich in vitamins of the B groups because those are the ones you are going to need more. It is also really rich in dietary fiber. And if this wasn't enough, cruciferous vegetables like cabbage contain many different antioxidants that have been shown to reduce chronic inflammation. Yes, that's really great to help your kidneys recover. Also, this cabbage is delicious. Napa cabbage can be served raw, like in a salad, or slow. Simply chop the Napa cabbage into very thin strips and add in scallions, a chili, julienne carrots, or other vegetables. Or you can cook with it. You can add a cup or 2 of shredded Napa cabbage to virtually any soup. Question: what's the best way to do a kidney cleanse as a kidney patient? Usually, a cleanse consists in a 7 days diet where you eliminate less healthy foods and instead focus on eating nutrient-rich whole foods that are filling and satisfying. This short break from your normal eating pattern can help you to experiment with new fruits or vegetables, whole grains, and plant-based oils. Yes, antioxidant-packed cleansing vegetables and fruits along with high-fiber foods like whole grains, nuts, and seeds are going to be your best friends. So you should make it your goal to steer clear of processed foods, full-fat dairy, refined grains, and any foods with added sugar. Because it's true that your body can be cleansed by what you consume. Also remember that water is one of the best ways to keep your insides healthy. Intermittent fasting can also help purify your body. The practice can help to reduce risk factors for disease such as cancer or diabetes. But remember that if you have kidney disease, cautiousness is key. Crash diets are not recommended for people with any health condition, including kidney disease, heart problems, or diabetes. But you can still cleanse your kidneys with the foods and tips of today's video, right? You should just do it in a long-term way, since these foods have cleansing properties. Try to add them to your diet one at a time after talking to your doctor or dietitian. All the foods I recommend in my videos are perfectly safe for a kidney-friendly diet, but you should still be cautious. So maybe try to do a long-term detox instead of a crash diet, because the fight against kidney disease is a march, not a sprint. So use these foods against kidney disease on the long term. That's a better cleansing approach if you have kidney disease, in my opinion. Now, I promise you a kidney detox tea, right? This is my absolutely easiest recipe both to make and to put together. Very effective to help your kidneys. Let's see it. Thanks to the powerful herbs I'm using to prepare it, this kidney home remedy treatment is going to help us keep blood pressure in check, lower blood sugar, boost immunity, and most of all, clear toxins from all the body. And it's made with just 3 easy to find but powerful herbs. It's pretty easy actually. Now I already have some boiling water ready, so I just need the right doses for these herbs. We are going to use half teaspoon of stinging nettle for its anti-inflammatory and cleansing properties, and half teaspoon of horsetail for its detoxifying properties and to enhance the properties of the other herbs, and 1.5 teaspoon of chamomile. This is for about 4 cups or 1 liter of water. I usually put the herbs directly in a tea strainer and leave them in infusion as soon as the water is boiling. The hotter the water, the better. The tea will be more potent. Stir a little bit and let it sit for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. It's almost ready. Strain all the tea through a fine mesh sieve and here we go! The tea is ready. It's time for our number 2 now. This is real stable in and respectable cleanse. And there's not just that. This fruit has some unique health benefits for people with kidney disease. And it is number 2, lemon. Okay, I cannot believe I never talked about lemon before. You cannot do a kidney cleanse without lemons. That's a fact. And I'm not just talking about lemon water here. Lemon is a staple in any cleansing protocol for a lot of good reasons. And it's an incredibly healthy fruit for people suffering from kidney disease. What makes lemons so healthy? First of all, they are heart healthy because they're a good source of vitamin C, great for your heart. Yes, there are researches showing that eating fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin C reduces your risk of heart disease and stroke. Also, they can lower your cholesterol. Plant compounds found in lemons have also been found to lower cholesterol. They are also useful in preventing kidney stones. Another benefit, lemons improve digestive health. Lemons are made up of about 10% carbs, mostly in the form of soluble fiber and simple sugars. The main fiber in lemons is pectin, a form of soluble fiber linked to multiple health benefits. Soluble fiber can improve gut health and slow the digestion of sugars and starches. These effects may result in reduced blood sugars. Great for people suffering from diabetes. However, to get this benefit from lemons, you need to eat the pulp. That's where the fiber is. People who drink lemon juice without the fiber found in the pulp will miss out on the benefits of the fiber. Now, a medium-sized lemon with about 58 grams has just 4 milligrams of phosphorus and 80 milligrams of potassium, but it's rich in fiber. Really healthy. Lemon has also an alkalizing effect on the body, really great to support your kidney health. This is really important because the kidneys are responsible for the acid-alkaline balance of the body. It's a process known to put a lot of stress on the kidneys. So, eating alkalizing foods like lemon will help them improving. Now, a very interesting benefit of lemons. They can protect against anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is quite common in kidney patients. If you feel tired, if you feel weaker than usual and look pale, there is a great chance that a lack of iron is the cause. Lemons can help with anemia by improving your absorption of iron from plant foods. Foods like green beans, fava beans, but even kale are great sources of iron. Unfortunately, this iron coming from plants is poorly absorbed. This is where lemon can come in handy. The vitamin C and other plant compounds in lemon help your stomach absorb iron. Eating leafy greens with foods that contain vitamin C such as oranges, red bell peppers, and strawberries may increase iron absorption. Another great way to improve iron levels is cooking in a cast iron skillet. This may seem strange at first, but foods cooked in cast iron absorb iron from the skillet, especially if they are acidic, like lemon. Really a lot of benefits, right? Our number one is coming, but there is one more thing I want to show you. There are people here who were able to reverse kidney disease. I'm really passionate about sharing their stories because, well, that's what this channel, Double O Kidney, is all about after all. Finding ways out of kidney disease. Many people use this program to do this. What I have here on my phone is a comprehensive guide to the diet, supplementation, and medications created to help people in stage 3, 4, and even 5 of kidney disease to get their kidney function back. As a bonus, you can even get a free consultation with the doctor who made the program. Okay, click here for more info. And the number one is my kidney detox smoothies. They pack all the nutrients your kidneys need in a tasty and easy to make way. Watch this video for some very interesting recipes. This is all for today and thank you for watching.